Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, this is Megan doing a mic check. So glad to be back. I missed you all. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so on and so forth.
All right, it is 7:46. Thank you so much for joining us on After GMS. So glad you have your phones logged on with us, and we'd love to correspond with you. So let us know who you are and that you're here so we can give you shout outs. I know the gang is all here. I call it my Brady Bunch family. We've got Megan Malaris, who is back from maternity leave. How exciting is that? I know, Ed's been cheering. We've been talking about it. Like, she's such a breath of fresh air, Megan. So thanks for coming back.
Thank you. Love you guys. So glad to be back.
All right, so we are going to dig into a lot of different conversations and topics today. But Taran, let's start with a forecast.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it right now. As you head out the door, you're going to see, well, as you look out the window, if you're not going out and about, you don't have to. But we do have a lot of cloud cover out there right now, a little bit of drizzle as well. And I think we'll continue to see a little patchy drizzle here as we go through the morning, maybe an isolated shower this afternoon, but all in all, most of us will stay dry this afternoon. High temperatures in the 50s, and then we clear out completely tonight. We'll see a lot of sunshine Thursday and Friday, highs tomorrow in the mid 60s. By Friday, or in the upper 60s to low 70s, and we keep temperatures in that range through the weekend as well. Right now, the weekend is looking completely dry. Small chance of an isolated shower Monday, and the next decent chance of rain not looking to arrive until we get into the next Tuesday and next Wednesday time frame. Could even see a couple of thunderstorms around here Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on that for you. But in the meantime, after we get past today, enjoy the quiet weather for the rest of the week into the weekend.
Of course, is coronavirus. Here at WFMY News 2, we are taking things very seriously, practicing social distancing. As you'll notice, a lot of us are live from our homes, myself included. We want to focus on facts, not fear, especially as it pertains to the coronavirus and its effect on the triad. So let's get you some of the latest numbers from across our state here. Local health leaders are confirming the triad's first 2 deaths connected to the coronavirus. One person in his or her early 90s died in Forsyth County. The other was 78-year-old from Guilford County. Both reportedly, according to health officials, had underlying health conditions. Across the state, there are 6 other reported deaths, and Governor Roy Cooper says there are nearly 1,500 coronavirus cases in North Carolina being reported in 77 of our state's 100 counties. More than 23,000 tests have been completed, with another 8,000 tests pending. Well, the Coronavirus Task Force reports the death toll from the COVID-19 outbreak in the U.S. now stands at 3,900. More than 189,000 people are infected. Keep in mind here, testing also has increased. The White House put out new projections and says between 100 and 240,000 Americans might die from the coronavirus in the coming weeks. Health officials say it could be fewer if Americans follow social distancing guidelines in place until at least April 30th.
Well, state leaders are focusing on helping people file for unemployment. The numbers have surged since businesses closed down or cut back on their staffing. Over 300,000 people are out of work right now due to COVID-19 across the state. The North Carolina Employment Security Commission has put a new server in place to help with people trying to file unemployment claims online. The state has also contracted a call center to help with unemployment calls. Governor Roy Cooper says the first unemployment checks are going out this week. Now, to help with the financial burden a lot of people are facing right now, Governor Cooper issued another executive order. This one keeps your utilities on across the state. For the next 2 months, power, water, and gas will stay on even if you haven't paid your bill. Several Tri-Cities and companies have this in place, including Greensboro and Winston-Salem. All right, let's get to some of the top talkers of the day. Stacey Spivey is working from home. What's trending, Stacey?
Well, hey, Tracy. Okay, guys, I don't know about y'all, but being at home, I just keep eating. It's just like the snacks are just constantly there. And a lot of restaurants are actually offering a lot of deals. So, of course, I'm taking advantage of it. So, Texas Roadhouse is now selling ready-to-grill steaks directly to the public. The steakhouse is offering a variety of fresh-cut steaks, including ribeye, strips, sirloin, and filet. And here in Greensboro Village Tavern on West Ridge Road is offering an $80 meal kit to go. Okay, it comes with, listen to this, all the things you need to cook at home. Ribeyes, salmon, burgers, broccoli, a bottle of wine, and you can either get a bread roll or a roll of toilet paper. So it's so great. Tracy, what have you guys been eating at home?
So we've done Village Tavern. They also have a more affordable option. It's only $29.99 for a family of 4. I don't know about that $80 thing. That's not coming out of our house. But that's been good. And I've also been cooking more. I love cooking for my kids, especially when they can agree on what they'd like. So I don't have to cook 4 different meals. So I know, Taran, you normally grill out. You did so over the weekend. What have you been doing? Eating at home more?
Yep. Yeah, we've been trying to set up at least a day or two where we actually take out. So my wife and I will sit around and we'll decide, okay, what restaurants do we want to support this week? What specials are going on? A lot of them will post something on their Instagram stories. Oh, let's get that. But for the most part, we have been meal prepping for Lord knows how long now, years. So we still are doing that. We're trying to kind of plan instead of just 1 week in advance, 2 if we can, so that limit the amount of grocery trips that we have to make. And then just enjoying outside time, like you mentioned. We barbecued on Saturday. And that was nice, just sit out there, put some ribs on the smoker, and just hang out outside and enjoy the fresh air.
Yeah, I call Ed Mr. Greensboro because he's always in the downtown area going to different shops and restaurants. So this has probably been hard on you because you can't do that right now.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And talking about that ribeye steak, that ready-to-cook ribeye steak and the toilet paper, as much as I love a ribeye steak, I never thought I would say it. I'd have to think about it and maybe go for the toilet paper, but I don't know. I think the ribeye would probably win out for me. But, it's great that restaurants are doing that, and I'm trying to order takeout some as well because we want to help out our area restaurants as much as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And Megan, I don't know how you have time to do anything right now with a new baby. Now you're back at work, but how are you making it all work?
Well, we are certainly doing a lot of cooking at home. My husband's been a huge help with that while I take care of and feed the baby most nights. It's interesting to talk about going out to eat and all these restaurants because since December 31st, the day before Christian was born, we had not been out to eat in forever. We finally had gone out to our first brunch before the coronavirus started picking up steam, and then there were all of those precautions and the restaurants started doing takeout only. But the other night we got some takeout tacos from one of our favorite local taco joints where we used to go every Thursday night. So that was really awesome to be able to support them. And it's so important to keep in mind not only our local restaurants, but also the restaurants that are owned, maybe they're a national chain, but they're owned by local franchisees. We need to support them as well.
Absolutely. Everybody needs our help. Okay, Stacey, that was number one. What else do you have on our trending list today?
Well, we got to talk about what's bringing joy to you. And for us, what's bringing joy to us is having Megan back. Megan, thank you, or welcome back. We've definitely missed you. And you have a beautiful baby boy at home.
Thank you so much. Christian is so excited to meet his aunties and uncles, Uncle Ed, Uncle Taran, Aunt Stacey, and he's already met Aunt Tracey a few months ago and loves her and her husband. But it's been such a joy to be able to spend these past 3 months with him at home. He, in the past couple weeks, has really started smiling and cooing, and his personality is shining. I'd be lying if I said it had all been easy. Parents, you at home watching know that the newborn days are rough, especially that first month, just adjusting to the intermittent, interrupted sleep. You feel like maybe you're not doing enough as a parent and they can't tell you what's wrong when they're crying. It's challenging and it's hard, but then, you know, eventually I found I started gaining confidence as a mom. I started seeing him respond, and these past few weeks, as I said, have just been the biggest blessing, and I'm so thankful that we're all healthy and able to work from home, or at least practice social distancing among us at WFMY News 2. So it's been great, but it's fun to be back.
Yeah, I mean, we have certainly missed you here, Megan, but I have to tell you, your phone calls, your text messages, you know, asking for advice, I've loved that because it takes me back to those days when, you know, I had newborns at home. So I've really loved being a big help to you. If you need anything else, just let me know. But, you know, everybody's been waiting to get you back. I know Ed had a great question earlier about who he's more like. Ed, do you have another great question? Because you come off with them so good.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying that was a good question. What is his personality overall? Cry much? Laugh more? Want to hear a little bit about, because you and Trevor are just wonderful people with bubbly personalities. Is Christian the same?
Oh, you're so sweet, Ed. Thank you so much. I miss you too. And you know, Christian is kind of developing into his personality. We're starting to see he's overall such a happy baby, especially these last few days. He did have a slight bout of colic and reflux around the 8-week mark, and that was really hard, you know, seeing him cry, not being able to console him, but thankfully that seems to have passed. We got that under control. We have a great pediatrician who's been a big help to us, especially as we navigate some of these first-time parent challenges. But overall, he's really happy, and he is so excited for all of you to meet him. And I just want to say a huge thank you to all of our viewers who have reached out and supported us and answered some of my questions like Tracey. It's been a huge help.
I know. I'm going to ask the single folks to my left here. Well, not single in that way, but like no kids. You know, Taran and Stacey. I mean, does this kind of give you a little insight on what the process is going to be like?
It does give me insight, that's for sure. I'm still enjoying the ability to sleep through the night right now.
All right, how about you, Stacey? I know you and Jake are newly married.
I'm with Taran on that. Yeah, give us a little bit. I mean, we're definitely excited for that time in our lives, but we need a little bit more time of just being us and being married, which we're really enjoying right now. And we're practicing with having our big dog, Wrigley. He's our fur child right now. So, and then hearing Megan talk about the colic and the sleepless nights, yeah, that kind of, it kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah, it can be a reality check for sure. But you guys, everyone, you're great people. So it'll just flow flow right into, you know, whoever you decide to bring into this world. All right, guys, so I've never seen Taran look so nervous than when I just asked him that question. He started like rubbing his head, his ears, everything started itching. I'm like, what's going on with Taran? You know, don't let anybody rush you. Just take your time. So, Megan, a lot of people are sending you congratulations. Michelle agrees with you. She said, our daughter had colic for months. That was rough. So how did you guys get through it?
You know, I think we just kind of lean on each other, and there's really not much you can do. Our pediatrician, whom you know very well, Tracey, he just had some great words of advice. He said, you know, you're doing everything right. You are a good parent, even if it seems like you're not when you can't console them when they're crying or when they're upset. You know, you're just being there for them and comforting them as best you can is the best thing for them. So we just kind of got through it, and thankfully now we seem to be over the hump. I know sometimes for a lot of families, this colic situation in particular can go on for weeks, and thankfully we didn't have to deal with it that long. But you know, every baby has its challenges. Christian's a great eater. He's not a good sleeper, and we're still trying to figure out some kind of a sleep routine. So day by day, we're working on it. And Taran and Stacey, please sleep as much as you can right now.
It's good advice. All right, guys, it's time to wrap things up, but we have to get to one last forecast. So I'll let the weather dudes kind of handle it from here.
Okay, you know, as I was peering up to the sky, I saw 15 seconds of a little patch of blue. And now it's been replaced by clouds. And you know, although there may be a little drizzle this morning, even most of that is moved out. Clouds will be stubborn. It'll be a very gradual clearing process as we head through the day. As a matter of fact, I don't expect the clouds to completely move out until probably this evening. Now, that's going to keep a lid on the high temperatures, mid and upper 50s today. A little breeze will keep a chill in the air. And then tonight becoming mostly clear as we chill into the upper 30s and lower 40s. Get out the blanket tonight. We'll see a pretty normal day tomorrow, mostly sunny, mid 60s, normal high 66, and then we go above normal again. I love it. On Friday and Saturday, mostly sunny, highs near 70, maybe looking at some low 70s by Sunday, and then small shower chances by early next week.
I like the trend, going up instead of down. I'm not sure what happened with my voice, so if someone else could say goodbye.
It's like this.
Yeah, I want to say one thing before we go. First of all, folks, listen up. I want you to check in on our senior citizens today. I want you to continue to be very, very safe and keep your faith. We're going to get through this. Brighter days ahead for the Piedmont.
All right, Ed, and all right, team, thanks so much. It's so great for us all to be back together again. One day we'll be back into this big space together, but for now, social distancing we'll have to do. We'll see you guys next time right here on After GMS. Take care.